Beers to Good Friends, people. This is the very first episode, and I want to welcome and thank a very good friend of mine, an artist, a family man, a father, a mother, and you know what I'm talking about. Mr. Andy Fields. Andy, thanks for coming.
Thanks so much for having me. This is ridiculous, but I cannot wait to do it.
You don't have to wait anymore because you're doing it right now. Andy Fields, I don't know how to introduce you. You're one of my best friends from way back. We've been friends for well over 20 years.
We went to BG together.
No,
Pretty sure that happened, right? Remember Conklin Hall?
we did some music together. We did movies together.
Those are both true.
Movies. Wait, let me look. No, that might help. I got a cheat sheet behind me.
That's fine.
Movies, music, and muscle. So I'd like to talk about working out and lifting and fitness and physique and stuff like that and competitions.
Yeah.
And I know you're into running and movies. We've done some independent films together.
We have done independent films.
And then
the most.
And then music.
Independent.
We were in a band together.
Oh, you launched my music career, Paul Streiner.
And you're still making music. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Fields, what's happening?
I'm assuming that you're going to pipe in some applause or something right there just to make me feel better. We got to get a drop of applause.
You know what's funny?
Major sitcoms don't have this much setup.
But we spent some time together already. As we went to the Belk Bowl.
That was great.
Tonight, which was exciting.
So much fun. Everybody out in the crowd was getting rained on and just miserable. We're up in our suite.
We spent a lot of time your first night in just shooting the breeze and stuff. And 20 years can go by really fast.
You're not kidding.
I was going to school in Bowling Green, Ohio.
Oh, yeah, we were together.
No, you weren't there. It had to have been, since I graduated in 91, so it had to have been 89 maybe.
Okay.
And I came down to Cincinnati with Larry, our buddy Larry, Mike Heald. You met him working.
We worked at Cincinnati Sports. It was kind of a smaller version of like a Dick's Sporting Goods, that kind of thing. And
right, so he introduced me to you, and after that, I don't know what happened.
I just wouldn't go away.
Well,
basically,
I don't know. Did you come to school while we were there? Did you come visit us?
No.
So we were done already.
Yes.
We were done already.
Yeah.
All right, so we were done. Then Katrina and I moved to the Cincinnati area, and then we eventually started the band, right?
Yeah. It was. I mean, we hung out in '97. All of a sudden, I got Paul Streiner playing guitar and Larry's playing drums, and yeah.
You still perform musically.
I do.
And you told me years ago that, you had music in your heart. You wanted to be a musician.
As soon as we started playing, I knew right then. I was like, I'm going to do this one way or another.
You're
I'm
talking
going
about
to do
us
this forever.
playing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I would have dreams about the band.
Wow. That's awesome.
And we were mostly naked, which is a whole different type of thing, but...
Katrina and I moved into the house on Tylersville Road, and then so we had a space. We had somewhere we could actually play. Larry, I knew Larry had a drum set hidden away somewhere, so we all brought it to our basement. And I remember one of my birthdays. Wow, that was a long time ago. It must have been 18 years ago. So I don't know how old I was back then, but because I'm bad at math, she bought me a guitar.
Well, that was the first practice when everybody kind of had their parts played out.
And it was you, Larry, and I, and Rick. Rick
was there.
Rick Painter.
So when we first got together, it was just the three of us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, maybe I'll sing. I don't know. It turns out that wasn't going to be good. Not a good option.
Odd because you're singing now.
Well, we got there eventually. And so I'm like, well, shit, I better do something other than sing. Because then Rick Painter showed up, and great set of pipes. He could sing really well. I'm like, I'm going to be out.
Rick can sing.
So I went out and bought a bass and said, guys, totally, I'll play bass.
Slapping the bass.
I slap a that bass.
We pounded beers at almost every practice, and that was back in the day when we were younger. I don't seem to remember how and who set up the first live gig that we got. We obviously played for beer. It was a charity gig for leukemia.
Somebody was running the Iditarod.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a joke for me, apparently. You don't remember that? It was
So when I think back to that first night that we ever played out, I remember it being a benefit of some sort. Most of our gigs were at that time. It seemed like we were always playing for free for somebody. But I don't specifically remember the cause. It could have very well have been that it was a woman running the Iditarod for leukemia. I mean, for all I know. But what I do remember about it is that it was a Thursday night, and we were opening for one of the hottest bands in Cincinnati at the time, the Snowshoe Crabs. And after that evening, I do remember being approached by the bar and them asking us whether or not we could be their house band, which was pretty cool for us. So many years and many beers since then.
Who set up the gig at Ceremonies? That's what I was asking. I
It
missed
was
the
a
joke.
charity. It was a charity event.
Right, for leukemia.
Was it?
Yes.
Well,
It wasn't for the Iditarod ponies or doggies or whatever.
Somebody was doing the Iditarod. There was something to do.
What?
Why would I make that up?
Yeah. It's been like 30 years. I don't remember the Iditarod. You know what's weird? Is this Christmas, 2015, my holiday travels to the in-laws and the outlaws and the families. The Iditarod has been mentioned like half a dozen times.
Hello there. So, my thoughts about our first show at Salamone's. I am pretty sure that was for Carrie Tvornik's mom. She was speed walking. She was really into speed walking. She was speed walking for, I believe, leukemia. And I think that
So the real answer is I don't remember who set it up. I feel like Carrie had something to do with it. Do you remember Carrie Dvornik?
Dvornik, yes.
Had something
You
to do
think
with
so?
it, but it was a
Okay.
charity gig, something she was doing. We'll say leukemia because that makes a lot more sense than the
I
Iditarod.
swear it was leukemia.
Yeah,
I did.
Why-
You honestly believe
No.
that charity was for the Iditarod?
No,
that somehow in Cincinnati we were playing a shitty garage band at a gig to raise money for Huskies and Eskimos?
Maybe it was just for husky people. Whatever it was close enough that I made the joke during the show about the Iditarod, and in my head,
That's fair. That's
stuck.
fair.
But
You could be right. I'm
no,
I'm always wrong.
somebody was running the Iditarod.
What?
You don't remember that?
it's right in my ear. I think that she was really into speed walking, and I think that there was a joke made about her being in the Iditarod because she was the husky. I don't know. This video is terrible, but nonetheless, that was my recollection. And as it always happens, I think that someone made the joke and then it kind of became fact.
Yeah, that was the first show. Was the Salamone show we did? We weren't necessarily great right off the bat.
You talking about us? We were awesome.
We weren't great. We were awesome. Now we're just a morning zoo.
I'm sorry about that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Something we talked about yesterday was that, how time flies by. We had a couple other names. We had Shell.
We were Shell.
Shell was named after a line out of Tommy Boy with Chris Farley.
Oh, that sounds good. melted chocolate beside the dice. That really ups the resale value.
I think you're gonna be okay here.
Thin candy shell.
I didn't know that.
I think your brain has a thick candy shell.
Your brain has the shell on it.
And we were called Ellen's Girlfriend.
We were. I forgot about Ellen's Girlfriend.
And that's when Ellen DeGeneres was dating Anne Heche.
Yeah.
And so we were actually Anne Heche, the name of our band. But we.
Sorry.
So Anne Heche should have been the name of our band, but we went with Ellen's Girlfriend.
Ellen's Girlfriend.
That was kind of edgy and politically incorrect.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't.
It was a simpler time.
Yeah. What year was that? That was 90
That
something?
was 97, 98. Yeah.
And then did we go to Vigoda after that?
We were Vigoda after that. Yeah, because the first
No.
powwow we did,
Weren't we
we were
100
still
pound
Shell.
Larry?
We were 200 pound Larry.
200 pound
Yeah.
Larry. 200 pound Larry didn't last long. It was more of an inside joke.
Yeah. And turns out 200 pounds isn't that heavy for an adult male.
And then we ended up being Vigoda after Abe Vigoda from Fish, the classic actor. And
The classically trained.
yes, unlike us. And then Vigoda kind of stuck.
Yes.
And you actually have a
I have
tattoo.
a tattoo, which I'm sure we'll be showing on the screen right now as we speak.
Wow, that's rough.
No, it's great.
I know, but it's a commitment.
Yeah.
Just for
It was
for,
the
just
first,
for a band.
first band I was ever in.
A cover band.
The cover band that changed the way cover music was played in Cincinnati.
What was his name? That really good guitar player played with you for a while.
Oh, William Morris.
William Morris.
Willie
yes.
Moe.
Sorry, I don't know him that well. He's a great guy. I know him a little bit. And then
And that ended up being just a one-off. We were
Really?
kind of hoping it would turn into something more. We did that charity show over in Newport, Covington. And
yeah,
then,
I was there for that show.
yeah.
Was that the only show?
That was it.
I could have swore there was something. Oh, Hello McFly. That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of because
yeah.
he played with
Yeah,
them.
he played
didn't
with them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was another Cincinnati band with Tim Crone.
Yeah.
Tim Crone played bass. He
played-
came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I had no idea he had music. in
Full
him.
on rock stance, and he was just good to go. Yeah. I don't even think the bass was plugged in, but he had the greatest rock stance of all time.
When did Vigoda finally end and you transitioned into the new combination you got?
So
going?
we kind of kept things going. Go ahead and put that anywhere. Coming up here. There it is. so dumb.
Wait.
I've had just enough beer to think that's awesome.
Okay, so
because we did transit. You mentioned transition. I don't
Yeah.
think we stopped when you guys moved to Chicago. We did sort of pick up and we did that till 2003.
yeah.
And then Vigoda did stop. We went on the quote unquote hiatus with kids were happening and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, we went till 2003, and then I ended up starting. I didn't start 3 Degrees, but that's 3 Degrees started.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Vigoda would
I
just
shot
sort
one of
of
your
pop-
shows.
Yeah.
We put a video
Yeah,
together. I
that's
wish
right.
I
I
wish
forgot
the
about
audio
that.
was good on that.
I wish the band was good on that.
All right,
but
so-
then Vigoda kind of just it never went away. We would play a charity show here and there. We would do different things. We did the Vigoda thing with Willie Moe, with William Morris, and we thought, okay, this sounded pretty good. Maybe we're back in.
Right.
Rick Painter's love him, super talented guy. He's got so much on his plate, and he never loved being on stage. It was never his thing.
I could never figure that out, man. It's always the most talented
Yeah,
guy who can actually hit the notes.
Oh, he was all over
that
it.
just doesn't want to do it. But he still, I think he gets the itch.
Every
I think
now
he
and
gets,
then, I'm
I
sure
think he gets
he
the
does.
urge to sing.
Yeah.
He's gonna watch this and go, "What the fuck are they
These guys
talking
are
about?
idiots."
They're assholes." Let's just move ahead to Bovis then, because you're doing that right now.
I am doing that right now.
And you're doing it with Larry Mike Heel, your
The
drummer.
same drummer from Vagoda, from the get-go.
Another one of
He's
our
been-
best
he was-
friends
the
of all
best.
time.
And he was my first drummer.
Yeah.
You never forget your first. I don't know why I stared into your eyes for that.
It was
I
magical.
hope it was as magical for you as it was for me. So yeah, we started in 2010. It's just the two of us.
Yeah.
So I just wanted, completely egotistically, I just wanted to be a frontman and see if I could pull it off.
That's great.
That was it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So Larry's like, yeah, man, I got nothing else going on. So it's me on acoustic guitar and
Man.
vocals, and Larry on drums, and we've been doing it for
Is
about
this
5
when
years.
is this when you changed the name to Smashing Pumpkins?
Hey, why are your pants still on?
It's early. I gotta say, you stole my thunder with the green screen fiasco.
Yeah, wait till you see my next trick.
I've got a green screen codpiece I'm gonna unveil later. My balls will be all over the world.
Wow.
They're in Jamaica. I'm gonna braid them. Not the hair, the actual balls. I've got a third one. I can do a French braid. It's crazy.
What else do we know, Andy?
Hey, I should play songs.
You guys don't need any music.
Nope. Good thing, because we don't have any.
This is where I put the freeze frame of you and Billy Corgan next to each other.
We look nothing alike.
I don't think
except
he ever
for
had
the
a
fact that we look exactly alike. My chiclet teeth.
I don't think he ever had a goatee. Did he?
No.
You know, I never saw him live. I never met him.
You get to meet those people. I
You do.
never
too.
get to meet
and I
those
lived in
people.
Chicago, and he's a Chicago guy, and I like some of his philosophy. Libertarian, you know, like,
all right.
like the system is crushing everyone type of guy.
Okay.
You know? I might be. I don't want to misrepresent. That's how I see it. But
Well, I
remember,
for
no
me,
politics.
personally, without getting too deep, I do know that he feels like a rat in a cage. There's one thing they tell you for any race, and that's don't do anything different on race day.
Right.
Well, I decided to do something different on race
Oh,
day.
you did not.
So what I was worried about was nipple chafing.
You.
Oh, thank God we're not filming this.